Distinguished colleague, on behalf of the government of the Republic of San Marino, I would like to thank the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the French Republic for co-chairing this high-level conference at a time when the need for moral clarity and political courage has never been greater. San Marino condemned unequivocally the attack of the 7th October, which caused tragic loss of innocent life. At the same time, we cannot remain silent in the face of a disproportionate military response that has followed, marked by widespread destruction, civilian suffering, and severe humanitarian consequences, including the lack of access of food, clean water, and essential supply, rising the alarming risk of famine. This constitutes a grave violation of international law and international humanitarian law. It is incumbent on both parties to strictly respect these fundamental norms, protect civilians, and preserve the possibility of a just and lasting peace. We come together not only as representatives of our government, but as human beings. The Secretary General of the United Nations recently spoke of a collective moral failure in the face of the catastrophe unfolding in Gaza. This word must resonate with us. More than 50,000 lives lost, including thousands of children. A society torn apart. A people deprived of dignity, security, and hope. The tragic death of UN and UNRWA staff members, humanitarian workers, and journalists must not be tolerated. This is not only a political crisis. It is a test of our shared humanity. San Marino stands unequivocally for an immediate and lasting ceasefire, for unconditional release of hostages, for the protection of civilians, and for the full humanitarian access in accordance with international humanitarian law. At the same time, we are deeply concerned by the continued expansion of illegal settlement violence against civilians and other unilateral action in the West Bank, which threaten the viability of a future Palestinian state and undermine the prospect for peace. The unity and territorial continuity between the West Bank and Gaza under the Palestinian Authority are essential and any meaningful two-state solution. However, we must look beyond the immediate emergency. It is time to reignite the political horizon. San Marino reaffirmed its unwavering support for a two-state solution as a sovereign, independent, and viable state of Palestine, living in peace and mutual recognition alongside the State of Israel, both within secure internationally recognized border and with Jerusalem as a shared capital. We believe that peace is not only possible, but necessary and achievable if the international community acts with unity and resolve. In this spirit, we support a multilateral framework led by the United Nations, building on the Madrid terms of reference, the Arab Peace Initiative, and the Peace Day effort, underpinned by strong international guarantees and credible security arrangements for all. Co-chair, on 15 May 2025, the Parliament of San Marino adopted unanimously an historical recommendation committing the government of the Republic to recognize the State of Palestine by the end of this year. This is not a symbolic act. It is an outcome of deep reflection and a principled stance grounded in the values that define our Republic: the rejection of war, the right of people to self-determination, and the primacy of international law. The recognition process has already begun. The Ambassador of Palestine has formally presented her letter of credence to the Captain Regent, our head of state. The next step will be the appointment of a San Marino ambassador accredited to Palestine, establishing full diplomatic relations. We will also continue to support Palestine's full membership in the United Nations, as well as to affirm the need of international organization presence to deliver full and safe humanitarian assistance, especially for children, women, and the most vulnerable. San Marino urges all nations to take coordinated and courageous steps. We cannot allow violence, despair, and extremism to shape the future.
We must act now to build a peace grounded in dignity, accountability, and mutual recognition. Co-chairs San Marino believe that the value of the just peace and human dignity know no border. We stand ready to accompany this irreversible process, ensuring full respect for international law, compliance by all, and sustained engagement through credible multilateral mechanisms. Let this conference be remembered not as a missed opportunity, but as a turning point. Let us replace cynicism with determination and silence with action, by implementing the two-state solution and by defining a common framework for the recognition of the State of Palestine, with clear, shared milestones that can encourage all nations to take meaningful steps forward. Thank you.